Saturday night.
Good Sunday evening, everyone. Welcome to Super Sunday Live. I'm your host, American Alex Cardinale. Thank you for joining me here on Super Sunday Live. This week's episode of Saturday Live is airing here on Super Sunday, and I have an action-packed episode coming your way tonight. Tonight we kickstart Valentine's weekend here on Saturday Live with American Alex Cardinale. Over the next few weekends here on Saturday Live, we are going to celebrate Valentine's because it is officially love season. I'm going to give you some Valentine's facts from now until February 12th. Tonight, I've got a double appearance from fish keeper Aqua Alex. Aqua Alex will talk about why he wants to keep goldfish in koi, and he'll show off his Aranda goldfish, and he'll talk about the fish of the weekend, which is the Lima Shovelnose. Chef Alex will be here to make red velvet cheesecake brownies. WWE fan Alex Cardinale is going to recap the Royal Rumble from last night. The Royal Rumble was a great wrestling event, and I can't wait to recap that. And I've got my friend Kelly Love hosting her segment, Saturday Night Lovin' with Kelly Love. All that and more, including my Valentine's topic, qualities I look for in my special someone, and more. So we've got an action-packed show coming your way that will conclude with a funny music video and funny videos. As always, if you're watching this live, I appreciate your. Do you have questions you want to ask me? Post them in the comments, and I'll make sure to answer your questions throughout the show. Do you have thoughts on my topics that I'm talking about today? Post your thoughts on my topics in the comments below. Without our further ado, let's go ahead and get this show started with my first segment, American Alex Cardinale Asks You. And here are the questions I'm asking you.
American Alex Cardinale has some questions that he'd like for you to answer. Come be part of the fun. All you need to do is post your answers in the comments. Go ahead. Post the answers in the comments. Here are the questions. With the first month of 2023 now concluding, how has 2023 been for you so far? What are you hoping to spend your taxes on? All-time favorite movies? Simply post your answers in the comments below.
All right, so I am asking you the following questions. With the first month of 2023 now concluding, how has 2023 been for you so far? What are you hoping to spend your taxes on? And what are your all-time favorite movies? Post your answers in the comments. Later in the show, I'm going to reveal your answers and also give my answers to those questions. Well, let's get ready for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is only a couple of weeks away, and we're going to start with some Valentine's facts. Here is Valentine's fact number one. 145 million greeting cards are exchanged every year for Valentine's Day. Yes, that's right. That's just in the United States of America alone, according to Hallmark. Over 1 billion Valentines are sent worldwide. That is a lot of Valentine's greeting cards. Here is Valentine's fact number two. About 20% of pet owners give Valentine's Day gifts to their pets, myself included. I have a beagle named Brandy, and I give her Valentine's treats and Valentine's gifts as well because your pets do deserve a gift as well. If you're a dog lover like me, then you consider your dog to be part of your family. And the last fact for tonight's show, Valentine's fact number three. Over $1 billion worth of chocolate is purchased for Valentine's Day. That's right, that's a whole lot of chocolate that people give to their loved ones on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is one of the chocolate companies' favorite day because it racks in a lot of money for them. Those are the Valentine's facts for this week's episode. Next week, we'll have some more Valentine's Day facts for you. All right, it's time for social studies class. It's time to learn about this Sunday in history. All right, today is Sunday, January 29th, the 29th day of 2023. There are 336 days left in the year. Today's highlight in history. On January 29th, 1936, the first inductees of baseball's Hall of Fame, including Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth, were named in Cooperstown, New York. On this date, in 1820, King George III died at Windsor Castle at age 81. He was succeeded by his son, who became King George IV. In 1919, the ratification of the 18th Amendment to the Constitution, which launched prohibition, was certified by Acting Secretary of State Frank L. Polk. In 1929, the Seeing Eye, a New Jersey-based school which trains guide dogs to assist the blind, was incorporated by Dorothy Harris Estes and Morris Frank. On this day in 1984, President Ronald Reagan announced in a nationally broadcast message that he and Vice President George H.W. Bush would seek re-election in the fall. And in 1995, the San Francisco 49ers became the first team in NFL history to win 5 Super Bowl titles, beating the San Diego Chargers 49-26. But in 2023, those same San Francisco 49ers will not be going to the Super Bowl. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. On this date in 1998, a bomb rocked an abortion clinic in Birmingham, Alabama, killing security guard Robert Sanderson and critically injuring nurse Emily Lyons. The bomber, Eric Rudolph, was captured in May of 2003, and he is serving a life sentence. In 2002, in his first State of the Union address since 9/11, President George W. Bush said terrorists were still threatening America, and he warned of an axis of evil consisting of North Korea, Iran, and Iraq. 3 years ago today, in 2020, World Health officials expressed concern that coronavirus was starting to spread between people outside China. A charter flight evacuating 195 Americans, including diplomats and their families, left the Chinese city of Wuhan, the epicenter of the new viral outbreak. 5 years ago today, FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, a target of frequent criticism and accusations of bias from President Donald Trump, abruptly stepped down from his position ahead of his planned retirement in the spring. And 1 year ago today, in 2022, a winter storm lashed the Northeast with deep snow and wind gusts near hurricane force, causing coastal flooding and widespread power outages. Celebrating birthdays today. Today's birthdays. Talk show host Oprah Winfrey is 69 years old. Happy birthday to Oprah Winfrey. Actor Terry Kinney is 69. Pop rock singer Adam Lambert from American Idol is 41. And country singer Eric Pasley is 40 years old. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating a birthday this upcoming week. I hope you all have a great birthday and a great year. And that is this Sunday in history. Now, since we're talking about history, let's get right into our horoscope signs for January 29th, 2023. All right, so here are horoscope signs with Alex Cardinale for January 29th, 2023. Here is my personal horoscope for today. Leo, it's been difficult to muster up any significant enthusiasm for a change someone you love has made in their life. Either you don't believe they are moving in the right direction, or you're having trouble accepting who they become. Either way, you need to figure out how to deal with it. Decide if you're going to try to add your unsolicited 2 cents of advice. If you decide not to, then you should let it go once and for all. That's the horoscope sign for me, because no one in my life has made any significant changes. But that was the Leo horoscope. Here is the Gemini horoscope. For Gemini today, the current negotiations in a business deal aren't going as quickly as you'd like, but don't worry. Just because you're feeling held back doesn't mean that you're being outmaneuvered, nor does it mean that you aren't going to end up getting everything you want in the end. So just ride out this series of delays. Wait out the discussion period. Listen and then give your honest feedback. No one is trying to trick you. They are merely trying to outlast you. Capricorn horoscope for today. You have a lot more stamina than you thought you did. So when you find yourself in a situation where endurance is required, you will be able to handle it easily. You might even enjoy it. You don't have to dread that meeting with the long-winded blowhards, and extending your workout can turn out to be a truly rewarding experience. It's clear that you have what it takes to go the distance in your life right now, whatever the challenge may be. Aquarius, you know the best way to stay out of a fight? Just keep your head down. Avoid the people who always instigate the drama. After all, they tend to drag you into it. True, you might worry that you're missing out on the excitement, but what's the value of that excitement? Will it help you get your work done faster or better? No. It will only distract you from what you really should be doing. Stick to what you need to do and let other people waste their time bickering. Sagittarius, every little thing you do today will yield some surprisingly big consequences in your life. So you might want to avoid shopping. You could end up impacting your bank account in a much more negative way than you expect. Make sure you're looking your best when you're in the public eye today because you might run into someone unexpectedly who you'd like to impress. Your profile is about to get raised and you want to be ready for absolutely anything. Bring on the adventure. And Pisces, sometimes needy people only get needier. So keep that in mind when one of them comes to you yet again to ask a favor. You may be helping them, but who is helping you? Too much time is being drained from your life and devoted to other people. It's time to put yourself back at center stage. And Virgo horoscope for today. Virgo, today you'll get a loud and clear wake up call when someone informs you of an opportunity that could be coming your way very soon. This news will be music to the ears of your healthy ambition. You've been dying for this kind of door to swing wide open, and now it is. Scorpio, the final horoscope for tonight's show. The people around you are kicking things into high gear right now, and it might leave you feeling like you're not doing enough yourself. But have no fear. Their high energy is contagious. All you need to do is hang around these movers and shakers, and you'll start to feel your ambitions stir. Those are the horoscope signs for today, January 29th, 2023. Don't forget you can find your horoscope signs by looking on Google each and every day. All right, let's get to our first Valentine's themed topic for tonight. And my first topic for tonight is going to be what qualities would my special someone have if I decided to date somebody or potentially marry someone? Here is the qualities American Alex Cardinale's special someone should have. And these are the qualities that I look for in a person. Integrity. Does the person have integrity? Any positive human being on the face of this planet has integrity. And the man or woman that I'm going to love has to have integrity. Also, maturity. Maturity is a very big thing for relationships, not just for me, but for many other people as well. Is the person mature? Because you definitely don't want to date an immature person. Consistency. Is the person consistent in their life? Are they consistently working or are they consistently looking for jobs? Are they consistent with their money? Are they consistent with their schedules? Those are all very important things you should look for before you date somebody. Also, another quality I really take into account is a person's kindness. How kind is the person? You don't want to date a Scrooge or a Grinch either. Also, how honest is the person? Sometimes people can lie to make themselves look better. You know, people do that in job interviews. So they may also do that when you're trying to date them, trying to make themselves look better than they actually are. So those are things you have to really consider. And last but not least, ambition. How ambitious is this person? I want someone that is really ambitious. So the qualities my special someone must have is integrity, maturity, consistency, kindness, honesty, and ambition. American Alex Cardinale has integrity. I am very mature. I am very consistent because I always put together quality videos. I am definitely kind. I have a heart of gold, and there is no one that is more ambitious than me. I dare you to find someone that is more ambitious than an American Alex Cardinale because everything I do with ambition. But anyway, those are the qualities that my special someone should have. That's a perfect topic for Valentine's special episode of Saturday Live with American Alex Cardinale. So, what qualities should your special someone have? Let me know in the comments below. All right, right now it's time to talk about tropical fish. Remember, Aqua Alex is going to be here twice. So it's time for Aqua Alex's first appearance here on Sunday Live with American Alex Cardinale. Hey everyone, Aqua Alex, happy to be here live. I'm going to be here 2 times today, and right now I'm going to talk about goldfish and koi. I'm going to show you images and a video of my Oranda goldfish that I have a little bit later on. But right now, I want to talk about specifically why I want to keep goldfish and koi. You know, over the last few months and weeks, I've taken a really big liking to goldfish and koi. So much so that I have turned 2 of my aquariums into and one's going to be turning into a koi aquarium. Right now, I'm broadcasting in front of my fancy goldfish tank, which currently has a Oranda goldfish in it, a snail, and a couple of pearl gouramis. So I've really taken a liking to fancy goldfish and koi. So that begs the question, why do I really like and why do I really want to keep fancy goldfish and koi? You know, the thought has come to my head several times over the years, but I never jumped on that. But in 2023, here I am jumping on it. My 55 is already a fancy goldfish tank, and my 75-gallon will be a koi aquarium as I'm going to grow out some koi for my future koi pond that I'm going to have. This coming Saturday, February 4th, I am going fish store shopping with my friend Daryl, and I'm going to pick up my very first koi. I have never kept koi before, and I'm looking forward to getting my first koi. And maybe I'll pick up a fancy goldfish for the aquarium behind me. So next Saturday, this coming Saturday on Saturday Live with American Alex Cardinale, you'll see what new koi and fancy goldfish I get. And I'm sure throughout this segment, you'll see my orange Oranda swimming. There he is right in front of the green plant there. So anyways, let's get to our topic, and then I'll show you images and videos of my orange Oranda that I got earlier this week from Petco. Why do I want to keep goldfish and koi? Well, first and foremost, it's something new in the freshwater hobby. Red tails, pacus, and arowanas. I've kept community fish like neon tetras and other types of tetras. I've kept all different types of South and Central American cichlids, but the one thing I never kept was goldfish and koi. And this is an opportunity to keep something interesting and learn a lot about a fish that the Asian people love so much and the Asian people revere, and that is the goldfish and koi. So I can't wait to see what they have to offer me as a fish keeper. Because even though I've been in the aquarium hobby since I was 12 years old, I don't know everything. Also, I think goldfish and koi are a fish that have a lot of color, and they'll add some pop of color into my 55 and 75-gallon aquarium. We've got a visitor here. I don't know if you can see her very well. She's right below me. We've got my Brandy the Beagle girl. Brandy, say hi, girl. Say hi, good girl. You're on American Alex Cardinale. This is my other pet, Brandy the Beagle, huh? Okay, now back to our topic. I had to make sure Brenda gets some airtime. She deserves it. Anyway, like I said, goldfish and koi have a lot of color that I've never kept before, especially like the platinum koi. They're a very, very beautiful fish. So another reason I want to keep goldfish and koi is I'm actually going to be setting up a pond. I have a pond that I'm going to be setting up in the very near future, and I think koi are a perfect fish for that. Huh, Brandy? Huh, buddy? They're a great fish for that, huh, sweetheart? Yeah, Brandy agrees. Huh? See, Brandy agrees we need a koi pond. So that's why I goldfish. And most important, they're very easy to keep and they're very affordable. So hopefully those answered your questions. That's why I, Aqua Alex, want to keep goldfish and koi. All right, now it's time to conclude this segment with some images and videos of the Oranda goldfish that I got from Petco earlier this week. I was originally going to wait until February 4th, but I got impatient and I went to Petco and I bought two Orandas, a red cap Oranda and this orange Oranda. But unfortunately, my red cap Oranda got stuck to the filter pipe and died. But this guy is doing really well. Let's check him out. As you can see, a very beautiful orange Oranda goldfish. The pictures are terrible, but trust me, the videos are really good. And the final picture I've got for you. Now let's check out my orange Oranda videos. And Aqua Alex will be back later on in the show to talk about Lima Shovelnose. Awesome. So as you can see, my orange Oranda has a lot of color. All right, so there you have it. That's why I want to keep goldfish and koi. And that is my. Don't forget, this coming Saturday, I'm going fish shopping with my friend, and I'll be getting my very first koi and maybe some more fancy goldfish. You'll see the new fish I get next Saturday, this Saturday, February 4th, on Saturday Live with American Alex Cardinale. I, Aqua Alex, will be back later on to talk about the Lima Shovelnose. Thank you, Aqua Alex, for that. That orange Oranda sure is a beautiful fish. Welcome back to Super Sunday Live. For all those of you who are just joining us now, we've got an action-packed show still coming your way. So if you're just tuning in now, I've got some questions that I'd like for you to answer, and here they are.
American Alex Cardinale has some questions that he'd like for you to answer. Come be part of the fun. All you need to do is post your answers in the comments. Go ahead. Post the answers in the comments. Here are the questions. With the first month of 2023 now concluding, how has 2023 been for you so far? What are you hoping to spend your taxes on? All-time favorite movies? Simply post your answers in the comments below.
All right, so post your answers in the comments, and later on in the show, I'll reveal your answers, and I will answer your questions as well. Right now, it's time for some weekend loving with Kelly Love. And Kelly couldn't be here live, but she did send in some pre-recorded videos. And now I'm going to let Kelly Love take over the show because the spotlight is hers. Here is her segment, Lovin' with Kelly Love.
Hi guys, it's Kelly with Loving You Always. We're doing it a little bit different today. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm coming to you live from home. Me and Alex are going to get up together a little bit different. What I want to talk about is that the ending part of February, January going into February, I want to know what your plans are for February. So a lot of people say Valentine's Day. Some people say Black History Day. Some turn February into whatever month they want it to be. So what I wanted to talk about loving is that I want you to take this month as also, we call it heart month. Beat. So you need to check on your blood pressure this month and check on the heart. So in daycare, we talked about February being our heart month, and we talked about checking your heartbeat and making sure you don't have high blood pressure and things of that nature. If you do have high blood pressure, to take your medicine, to go to your doctor's appointments, and make sure that you're taking care of this heart, so you can love all month long. The next thing we want to talk about is if you celebrate Valentine's Day, and why. So for me, the reason why I celebrated Valentine's Day was because growing up as a child, you did Valentine's Day. You celebrated the cards. I still have some of my cards in my photo album from way back in elementary school when we exchanged Valentine's Day cards. All the way up to Garinger where we exchanged Valentine's Day cards and stuff as a fundraiser for Garinger High School. So people say Valentine's Day is a pagan holiday because of Cupid and things of that nature. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. What does the heart mean? What does a heart shape mean? In Google, when you got these emojis, got all these emojis on Facebook, that the emoji contents mean it can be used to express gratitude, love, happiness, hope, and even flirtatiousness. You're being flirted. So, I do most of my emojis is the heart. That means with the hug, like you're hugging the heart. So that's like I care. You got to be careful when you're throwing out them hearts because it can be flirtatious. I love everything you're saying. This is coming from, there's 24 emoji heart colors, and it's coming from the Cosmopolitan magazine. So it's www.cosmopolitan magazine, which is COSMOPOTITAN.com. Like death or whatever. Brown means your skin color. If you're sending red, again, it's saying that you're sending love. So if you do the red heart on these emojis, you need to know what they're talking about. So we're going to be real quick today. Also, I want y'all guys to look up something that my coworker taught me about 2 years ago before I retired from daycare. The color of these roses. When y'all are giving out these women roses like red, yellow, white, pink, I know, guys, you don't have time to really look up the roses colors. You just buying roses and handing them to them. But be careful, because if it's not your wife, your significant other, or your fiance, be careful, because if this is just somebody you just want to kick it with, and she's all into the flowers and thinking that you're really romancing her, you're really all into her, that's not the color. So be careful, guys, of the colors of roses you give out to females. Don't just pick up a bunch of roses and say, here, because it's Valentine's Day. Be careful what you're picking up, okay? Let's talk about this, too. Some of the things we don't want to talk about, but we're going to talk about this. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have never liked those conversation hearts. The conversation hearts are cute and it has little things on it, but as far as taste, they are nasty. They the nastiest thing I ever tasted in my life. Some of the things that's now out here now, the top 13 2023 candies of the year are excuse me guys, Sour Patch Kids, the Dove chocolate, the Reese's Heart, the Hershey Valentine's Day box, the Fun Dip holiday box, the Starburst holiday box. And if you want to know more about that, you can go look at guiltyeats.com. It's Guilty, like the word guilty, eats, EATS.com. And you can find out the top 13 candies to give in Valentine's Day. Again, at the end of our segment, we have been talking about that on the 31st, which will be Tuesday. January 31st is going to be the last day that you have for your taxes. So in the state of North Carolina, we have a flat rate of 4.9% individual income tax. North Carolina also has a 2.50% corporate income tax, state tax rate, and a max local tax rate of 2.75. The average combined state and local sale tax is 6.98. For your 2023 taxable beginning year is going to be 4.75, and it's 5.25 that applies to all income tax levels. So guys, look up your stuff. Make sure too that you got all your W-2 forms. So if you got one job, you don't have to worry about this. If you're like me, an entrepreneur, and I have different companies I work for, sometimes I let them put me on their payroll because it's just easier so my taxes, so I don't mess up the taxes. As an entrepreneur, you do not want to mess up your taxes. So make sure that you're doing your 1099s the correct way. If you do not know what you're doing, then it's best to go to any tax office and let them do your taxes yourself. You don't want to be caught up in saying you made more or less and have to pay back or don't pay back, and then they audit you and then you have to pay back all this money that you really didn't make. So it's not good to lie on your taxes. It's not good to lie on your taxes. So make sure, please ma'am, please sir, make sure that you got all your W-2 forms. Sometimes if you want to be like me, I add them all up about how much I made. I add them all up about the state. I add them all about the federal, and try to do your math yourself. And before you do, I don't do my own taxes. I don't like doing stuff online. I like to see my taxes, and I want to make sure, because the insurance of that is if the tax preparer messes up your taxes, then you don't have to pay for them. So I'd rather throw that responsibility to the tax preparer, let the experts have it, and make sure, because once you start getting in a different tax bracket, and I have been getting in a different tax bracket for about 2 years now, I'm way over that $26,000. And anytime you're over 25 and 1 penny, you're in a different tax bracket. So that's another thing, guys. Y'all say, I don't make a lot of money. Yeah, but if you make 25,000 and 1 penny, you're in a different tax bracket. I didn't know, you don't know that, but I've been there. So raising my kids, yes, I make more than 25,000, thank God, because I got the degrees and things of that nature. But if you make 25,000 and 1 penny, you're in a different tax bracket. So know your tax brackets too. The more you make, the more Uncle Sam takes. The more you make, the more Uncle Sam tax takes. Also, guys, you need to make sure that you're not doing exempt. So if you do exempt, you don't need to do it for a whole year. Because if you do exempt for a whole year, you're going to have to pay a lot of taxes back. So I don't know. Sorry, it's come to you late, but you need to make sure if you're doing any kind of exemptions that you maybe do it for 6 months, exempt for 6 months, and 6 months, let them take taxes back out. Because if you don't do your math right, you're going to end up paying federal and state taxes more. They're going to get their money back. They're not going to let you slide. Especially, unfortunately, if you are not in the very high tax bracket, like $100,000 tax bracket, things of that nature, where you got more stuff maybe that you can write off on your taxes. The goodwill receipts if you have them, your church receipts if you have them, if you have child care expenses that you can have them. Learn what your write-offs are. So sometimes when we do the little H&R Block taxes, no offense, they have done my taxes a lot, Liberty tax. Sometimes it takes the accountant. So when you get in a certain tax bracket, you might need an accountant to start doing your taxes, because they know all the write-off laws, because they do accounting for a lot of major companies and businesses and individuals who are really entrepreneurs for themselves, and they might be working for somebody else, but their tax bracket is up there higher up, $50,000, $50,000 a year, up, keep going, 50,000, 75, 85,000, 95,000, 100,000. So if you're in those high tax brackets, your write-offs kind of help you a little bit. Sometimes like I said, last year I kind of came out even, still had to pay back, but it wasn't so much. But if you don't have the write-offs, and that's like your 401k. So if you got a 401k, that's a write-off, guys. If you're paying back your student loans, that's still a write-off. So just know where you stand when it comes to these taxes. Please ask. Don't send off something on your own and don't know if it's prepared right. I'd rather for you to pay the money to do it and ask them maybe to just look over it. Have somebody look over it that you notice in this free, like bookkeeping. Like I said, if they're doing bookkeeping and accounting, let them look over for you so that you can do the right thing about your taxes. This is Kelly Love with Loving You Always. And I hope that you have a blessed and prosperous end of the new year, end of the new month. And I want you to have, like I still say New Year, because this month is New Year. So, and it's the first month of the new year. So I want to say this will be number one. Once we get through Tuesday, which will be January 31st, we're starting a new month. So I want to say, I hope you're prosperous in the new month, which will be in about 2 more days. And you think about how you loving yourself, how you loving others, and let's enjoy 2023. Let's enjoy being the entrepreneurs we want to be, the book writers we want to be, the business owners we want to be, whatever you're currently doing, or if you want to pursue these things. Get you an expert, get you a coach, and work on your goals and dreams and aspirations. And I love to see the testimonies. Y'all have a blessed night. It was fun talking with you.
Thank you, Kelly, for the wonderful segment. I am a great teacher, ain't I? You're a great host, and I can't wait to see you next Saturday. I can't wait to be there with you on your segment. So thank you, Kelly Love, for the amazing segment. All right, moving along. Now we're going to talk about wrestling. And the reason that today's episode is taking place on Sunday night is because last night WWE hosted its first premium event of 2023. And that premium event kickstarted the road to WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood, California. So right here, right now on Super Sunday Live, WWE fan, am going to recap WWE Royal Rumble 2023. Let me start off by saying I really enjoyed Royal Rumble this year. I'm going to go on a limb and say that this year's Royal Rumble was much better than last year's Royal Rumble. I certainly enjoyed it. So let me go over the results from Royal Rumble 2023. Cody Rhodes won the men's Royal Rumble match. Bray Wyatt defeated LA Knight in the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. Bianca Belair defeated Alexa Bliss to retain the Raw Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley won the Women's Royal Rumble match. Roman Reigns defeated Kevin Owens to retain the Undisputed Universal Championship. Those are the match results from Royal Rumble 2023. A great, great event. Now, I'm going to go ahead and recap everything I enjoyed about Royal Rumble 2023. First of all, the right man won the men's Royal Rumble match. In my mind, there was no one else more fitting to win the men's Royal Rumble match than the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. The fact that this man wrestled through a torn pec way back in June of last year inside a Hell in a Cell, that earned my respect. So American Nightmare Cody Rhodes definitely deserved to win the men's Royal Rumble match. Also, I thought it was great seeing Sami Zayn turn babyface again. I was always a fan of Sami Zayn as a good guy. Never could get behind Sami Zayn as a bad guy, but that's not a bad thing per se. So I'm glad to see Sami Zayn finally turn on Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. Sami Zayn hit Roman Reigns with a steel chair, officially exiling himself out of the Bloodline. So overall, this year's Royal Rumble was an amazing event. I'm going to go ahead and give the Royal Rumble 2023 9.5 out of 10 stars. And the reason I'm not going to give it 10 stars was because there were no big returns this year. No Rock and no Stone Cold, even though it was hyped that they may appear. But overall, it was still a great show. 9.5 out of 10 stars is a lot for the Royal Rumble 2023 event. I hope you all enjoyed the Royal Rumble as much as I did. And if you haven't watched it yet, I definitely recommend checking out Royal Rumble 2023. So in the future, anytime there is a WWE premium event or pay-per-view that takes place on a Saturday night, that means we will have a Super Sunday live that following day. So I think Elimination Chamber might be a Saturday, so maybe February 19th will be our next Sunday live. I'm not sure about WrestleMania though, because WrestleMania is both days of the weekend. WrestleMania will be Saturday and Sunday, so maybe I will do a Thursday live or a Friday live for that week. But we shall see. We still got a couple of months to go before WrestleMania weekend. All right. Well, last weekend on Saturday Live with American Alex Cardinale, I had a major announcement. That announcement was regarding my baking company that I'm going to be doing, Cardinale Baking Company. This week, I have another major announcement and some more breaking news to share with you. This one I'm a little bit more excited about because it's been a long time coming. It begins all over again. Ladies and gentlemen, the breaking news I'm about to share with you has been 10 years in the making. I am really excited to share this with you. So let me get right to the breaking news and let me share the picture with you so you can better understand it. Next year, on March 6th and March 7th, 2024, we are going to celebrate our 10th anniversary here on my YouTube channel. And this is big because for our 10th anniversary, I am going to do something a lot different that I did not get to do for my 8th anniversary last year or my 9th anniversary this year. Here is what I'm looking forward to for my 10-year YouTube anniversary next year. As I said, in March of 2024, it's going to mark my 10th year as a YouTuber. I am going to do a big celebration to celebrate 10 years strong as a YouTuber. To celebrate 10 years, I'm hoping to go on vacation and travel. So my 10th year anniversary show is going to be a show that's going to be filled from several locations. One of those locations is going to be in Illinois. Another location is going to be in Massachusetts and possibly South Carolina. I'm going to film every moment from the states that I am in. So for the 10th anniversary, I'd like to ride on an airplane and film it. I'd also like to visit my friend Jeremy Stellhorn in Illinois. And ironically, Jeremy and I have been friends for 10 years in 2024. I first met Jeremy Stellhorn in 2014 when I was 21. So I would love nothing more than to personally meet my friend Jeremy Stellhorn on my 10-year YouTube anniversary, as well as my 10th year of being a friend as a friend of Jeremy Stellhorn. So Jeremy and I would go to tropical fish meetings because Jeremy is the founder of Little Egypt Aquarium Club, and he does fish meetings. And we would go to restaurants. And I'd get to explore Illinois, a state that I've never been before. That would be a really fun time and really fun to film for my special 10-year YouTube celebration. On top of being in Illinois, I plan to return to Massachusetts. And in Massachusetts, I will visit the New England Aquarium. I will visit MGM Springfield, which is the largest casino in Massachusetts. And I would see some cool happenings since I've been gone. And also, I would like to go to South Carolina to visit my friends Catherine Jones, C.J. Jones, and Kelly Love and record from a studio there. That would be pretty cool. So that is what I have planned for the 10th year YouTube anniversary. And my motto for the 10th anniversary is, it all begins again. But we have a problem. I am not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire either. Hell, I don't even have thousands of dollars. So I alone cannot afford all these great trips to celebrate my YouTube anniversary of a decade. Can you guys imagine that? A decade of being a YouTuber. Most people thought I wouldn't make it past a year, but to make it past 10 years is incredible. So I have created a GoFundMe account and a GoFundMe link that you can help donate to make sure that all these fun things happen for my 10-year YouTube anniversary. Any donations that I get from my viewers will go towards everything needed for my 10-year YouTube anniversary. So, any donations received will go into a separate bank account dedicated to this trip and occasion, and will cover travel to and from the airport, to venues and wherever I decide to go. It'll also cover my hotel stays in Massachusetts and Illinois. It'll cover any food expenses that I have. It'll cover gifts, souvenirs, and activities for my 10th year anniversary. And it'll cover proper video equipment for better quality videos that I filmed for my 10-year YouTube anniversary. So if you have ever watched and liked my videos do take a lot of work and time. 99% of my videos and work have gone unpaid. Here we are, January 29th, 2023. I am not monetized on YouTube yet. And I put as much work into my videos as many of the other big YouTube channels. So please consider donating to my GoFundMe page to help support my 10-year YouTube anniversary goals. I'm going to post the GoFundMe link in the description of each and every video starting tonight, and I hope you'll donate. I'm also going to create a promo, which will air next week, promoting this big adventure. It all begins again, 2024, my 10-year anniversary, where I'll be in Illinois, South Carolina, and Massachusetts. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you will donate to my GoFundMe account. I had a lot of great fun telling you the big announcement, and hopefully some of you will help donate to me. You know, I had a friend who used to do that. He used to pander to people on Facebook, and somehow, some way, they give in to him. He claimed to be a religious man, but it's all a bunch of propaganda. He was as bad as you and I, but still, people bought into his religious crap and they gave him money. But here I am, a hardworking man, hopefully, and I'm an honest man as well, so hopefully some of my viewers will donate to me as well. All right, so now I'm sure you've worked up an appetite. Are you ready for a delicious Valentine's dessert? Well, the perfect Valentine's dessert for me would be red velvet cheesecake brownies. let's get into the kitchen with Chef Alex and make these delicious red velvet cheesecake brownies.
Just the melted butter with red velvet. I've never put oil in baking. You use oil to bake stuff?
Occasionally, not a lot.
Oh, okay.
This recipe calls for oil.
Okay. So 3 tablespoons of oil.
Yep. And then 1 egg.
Then 1 egg.
And I crack it in a bowl so the eggshells don't get in there. And then we take a spatula and you mix it. It's going to be in very thick, wires down here don't work. So I have to do it by hand. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And now we're going to make the cream cheese layer.
So what's next?
Now we make the cream cheese layer.
You have to make the what?
Cream cheese layer.
Oh.
The cheesecake part. We'll go over to this mixer. For this part, you just add your cream cheese. Normally I like to use Philadelphia, but today I'm using Great Value. All I have on hand.
You used the whole thing?
Yes, 8 ounces. It's at room temperature too, I should point that out.
Yeah.
If you use cold, you're supposed to add a third of a cup, and I'll have a third of a cup measuring. So I'll just eyeball it. It looks about the same. And then we add our eggs. We mix it together.
So now we spread that on top of the cake.
Yes. It's turned pink for Valentine.
That's what?
It turned pink for Valentine.
Yeah.
So we spread this on top. That around. Now this is the fun part. We're gonna get a couple of teaspoon of water.
The what?
We gotta get a teaspoon of water so we can just thin this out a little bit.
Oh. So then. So what are you doing that for?
This is gonna make a nice marble pattern.
Like a what?
A marble pattern.
Oh.
That looks good. Okay. Now this is the fun part. I should have made it a little bit thinner, but that's okay. Now I put it in an oven, 350-degree oven, for about 25 to 27 minutes until it springs back when you touch it. We'll keep an eye on it.
So it's already preheated?
Yep.
Nice.
Here's a pan in there. And I'll set my timer. 25 minutes. About 27.
Oh, the red velvet brownies are ready.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's give it a first try. Do you want to try first?
Sure.
Right, let's get a plate. You've tried this before?
Mm-hmm.
I've never tried it, so we'll get a very good reaction out of it.
We'll have you try it first.
What?
I'll have you try it first.
You want me to try it first?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Let's just boom. Done. Alright, do you want to record me try it?
Yeah.
Then. Alright, first try. Brownie red velvet. Oh, it's really hot.
It's hot.
It's pretty good. It's like creamy.
So there you have it. The red velvet cheesecake brownies are hot. That means they are very delicious. So go ahead and make those red velvet cheesecake brownies for Valentine's Day. I'm sure your special someone that you're making them for will love it. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen, Super Bowl 50. American Alex Cardinale, predicted that Super Bowl 57 way back in December was going to be the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, guess what Super Bowl 57 is going to be? It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. So I was right yet again. I could be a future predictor, I guess, but I knew that with the Eagles, how good they were playing and how good Patrick Mahomes was, there was a good possibility Super Bowl 57. But I do want to give a big shout out to my brothers and my friend Jaleel, because their favorite team is the Philadelphia eagles. And I'm happy when people that I'm close with get to watch their team succeed. I got to experience that in 2021 with my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So now I can watch the Philadelphia Eagles succeed, and I can guarantee that I believe in my heart of hearts that the Philadelphia Eagles will succeed in 2022. Dads Against Predators is a big example, but there are plenty of other channels out there that call themselves predator catchers. These guys act as underage boys and girls to lure these pedophiles. Now, it is a really dangerous thing to do because if it is a pedophile and they don't want to go to jail and they don't want to get exposed, they can take out a gun, boom, 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 and that person is dead. So, on one hand, I think this is better off left to the police. Let the police handle them. But on the other hand, they do have to be exposed because if they're on the apps that these young children are on, they could potentially harm and rape these innocent children. But there are a lot of people out there that think that these predator catchers are just using YouTube as a platform to make money off of this, to get views, income. And the more you get, the more money you get. And the FBI detective, I was watching a video specifically on this topic, and this is what the FBI said, and I'm taking it word for word. America does not need its citizens acting as predator catchers. Let us FBI do our job. Let us FBI catch the criminals. Let us catch the potential pedophiles. And he ended it by saying, if it is a known child molester and it doesn't want to go back to jail, what makes you think he would shoot someone that was trying to expose him? What makes you think he wouldn't shoot someone that exposed him? He probably would shoot you to get away from it. So it's very, very dangerous. It's a slippery slope, and I definitely wouldn't do it to get views on YouTube. And I would do just about anything to get views on YouTube. But what I would not do is put my life at risk to expose someone of being a pedophile or a predator or a child molester. And I think it's great that they're doing it, but also I do have to question. After I saw that documentary on YouTube from former FBI's and retired detectives who are against it, I do have to question, is this all a big thing about views and money? Has America really gone in a downward spiral that they're trying to catch criminals for money now. I don't know, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on that on today's episode. So share your thoughts in the comments. What are your thoughts on predator catchers on YouTube? You know, live, I was going to take that out of the script for today's show because it's a real sensitive subject. But you know what? I'm American Alex Cardinale, and I keep it 100% all the time. So we have to keep it real all the frigging time. All right, let's move to our next segment, and a segment that I am really excited about. It is called South Florida Local, and we're going to show support to a local business here in South Florida. All right, tonight on South Florida Local, I'm live with American Alex Cardinale. These damn tech issues here on StreamYard. StreamYard sucks sometimes. All right, so here on South Florida Local, the local business we're going to feature here on South Florida Local is Jupiter Donuts. Jupiter Donuts is a donut company here in Southern Florida. And let's learn what Jupiter Donuts does that sets them apart from other donut places like Dunkin' Donuts, which is found all throughout South Florida, and Krispy Kremes, which you only find in Fort Lauderdale and Boca Raton. So Jupiter Donuts has been committed to baking fresh donuts, bagels, sandwiches, and pastries since 2013. Now, here are some unique flavors of donuts that you'll find at Jupiter Donuts. You'll find flavors utilizing Oreo. Oreo cookies and cream is a good example of what you'll find at Jupiter Donuts. M&M cake donuts. My personal favorite, red velvet donuts, s'mores, Snickers, and Twix donuts, all of which are very good. They also have great breakfast sandwiches. They have a Hungry Man sandwich, which is double meat, double egg, and cheese on your choice of bread, which I believe is bagel, croissant, biscuit, or even a glazed donut. And they also have biscuits and gravy. So I highly recommend checking out Jupiter Donuts. Now, they've got locations all over South Florida. They've got one here in Lantana, Boynton Beach, Jupiter, Stewart, and other locations. Just go to jupiterdonuts.com and you will find all the information you need on Jupiter Donuts. And I'm going to do a video going to Jupiter Donuts pretty soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. A great breakfast treat on Sunday morning or even Saturday morning. So definitely check out Jupiter Donuts. It is American Alex Cardinale approved. I'm Alex Cardinale, and I approve this donuts message. You definitely need to check them out, and they are a South Florida local that you can check out, and you'll definitely enjoy. So what business will I promote next Saturday or this coming Saturday? You'll have to tune in to find out. All right, let's go ahead and answer those questions that I asked you earlier. If you're just tuning in, you can post your answers to these questions. But right now, we're going to go ahead and answer these questions.
American Alex Cardinale has some questions that he'd like for you to answer. Come be part of the fun. All you need to do is post your answers in the comments. Go ahead. Post the answers in the comments. Here are the questions. With the first month of 2023 now concluding, how has 2023 been for you so far? What are you hoping to spend your taxes on? All-time favorite movies? Simply post your answers in the comments below.
All right, so post your answers in the comments, and right now I'm going to go ahead and give my answers, And you can still post your answers in the comments. With the first month of 2023 now concluding, how has 2023 been for you so far? Well, for me personally, so far 2023 has been all right. I don't have anything negative to say about January of this year, other than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers being eliminated from the playoffs and possibly losing a quarterback. Also, I'm still unemployed. I had an interview at the Cheesecake Factory, but I didn't get accepted, which is a downer. But hopefully February will be a great month for me, and hopefully I will land a job really, really soon. On the bright side, I am looking forward to my 9-year YouTube anniversary coming up in March. What am I hoping to spend my taxes on? Well, another downer for me is that this year I'm getting less than I got last year. I believe I'm only getting about $700, which is $300 shorter than when I got last year. But I'm definitely needing a new laptop or a new computer to host my shows. So that's definitely what I'll be getting. And I'll be getting some tropical fish. I want to get a black arowana and also some datnoids. So that's what I'll be getting. And my all-time favorite movies. I love Titanic. Let's see, what else do I really like? I like That's My Boy, Jack and Jill, Halloween, Chucky, Finding Nemo. Those are all of my favorite movies. And again, you can post your answers in the comments. So for weeks, American Alex Cardinale asks you, even if you are watching the show after it's aired live, still post your answers in the comments. So far, we've had a great episode, but now it's time to look forward to our usual time, which is on Saturdays. So this Saturday, February 4th, 2023, I'll be doing my next episode of Saturday Live with American Alex Cardinale. This Saturday, February 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, I've got another great show coming your way. I am going fish shopping with my dear friend, Daryl Schwartz. So, on our way to the fish store, Daryl Schwartz is going to be my special guest. The fish of the weekend next weekend is going to be the Ripsaw catfish, aka Niger catfish. Chef Alex is going to show you how to make homemade M&M cookies just in time for Valentine's Day. What new fish do I get next week? What koi do I get next week? I'll show them off next Saturday on February 4th. Our South Florida local sponsor will be Aquatic and Exotic. And we've got Lovin from Kelly and so much more. So don't miss this Saturday Live, February 4th, 9 p.m. Eastern p.m. But we've got for this week's show. It's for Aqua Alex's Fish of the Weekend. And now we're going to welcome back Aqua Alex to the show one more time for tonight. All right, the fish of the weekend this weekend is the Lima Shovelnose catfish. And I, Aqua Alex Cardinale, am very fortunate to have two Lima Shovelnose catfish. Before I start talking about the Lima Shovelnose, here is a video of my two Lima Shovelnose catfish. Here is a video of my Lima Shovelnose catfish. This is my first of two Lima Shovelnose. He is my biggest Lima Shovelnose. If the Oscar gets out of the way. I got him a month ago at Mark's Ark. He was a trade-in to Mark's Ark, my local fish store. And like I said, he is my largest Lima Shovelnose. And in the back behind the Oscar is my second Lima Shovelnose. He is the smaller of the two. And I got him a couple months ago, I believe from November, at Aquatic and Exotic in Stuart, Florida. So I love Lima Shovelnose. I currently have two of them. This guy right here is about 8-9 inches. And then the smaller guy, which is right behind the Severum, he's going to be hard to see. The smaller guy is about 6 inches. Here's the smaller Lima Shovelnose. He's about 6 to 7, and this big guy's about 8 to 9. And I love Lima Shovelnose. So let's get ready to learn about the Lima Shovelnose right now. So the Lima Shovelnose catfish comes from South America. You'll find Lima Shovelnose in Peru, Brazil, Colombia, and Venezuela. The Lima Shovelnose can reach about 13 to 18 inches in length, with about 13 inches being a pretty good, decent size most of them reach. So a Lima Shovelnose will require a 125-gallon aquarium. But unlike the Tiger Shovelnose, the Lima Shovelnose can live in a 125-gallon for its entire life. They'll eat just about anything, but I feed my Lima Shovelnose market shrimp, tilapia, krill, earthworms, and they even take pellets. They love Massivar Delight by Hikari. And take mates for the Lima Shovelnose can be anything that is too big to fit in its mouth. They have a really big shovel mouth, and they can use that to eat smaller fish. Later on, probably next week or so, on an episode of Aquatic Wetline, I will talk to you about the Lima Shovelnose. I will do a species profile on the Lima Shovelnose for you. I'm Aqua Alex from Aquatic Wetline, and thank you for allowing me to talk about a fish of the weekend here on Super Sunday Live. All right, it's time for our final segment tonight. Are you ready for some laughs? It's time to laugh our asses off. I've got a funny music video that I'm going to play and some funny videos. So let's get right to it. All right, so now we're going to get to a funny music video that I wanted to play on today's video. The name of this song is The Sex Offender Shuffle.
As a resident of Miami-Dade County, it is your right to know the names and likenesses of sex offenders living in your area. As a public service, we have created this videotape so that you and your friends and family can stay aware, stay safe, and maybe even have a little fun. Enjoy.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
I'm Larry Arthauer, and I'll refrain from touching my neighbor's kids again. What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find. I've got a backyard and a real nice pool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender.
Vernon Douglas is my name. My battery arrest is what brought me fame. But there's much more to know about me. I love to dance and I love to ski. I zip and zoom on through the snow. Just strap on my boots and watch me go. But I can't ski until December. Till then I'm just a sex offender.
I'm Charles Dolan, dropping rhymes. I've been arrested 7 times. I know that sounds like a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. I feel real bad, I got caught. Might do it again, probably not. I'm not here to make pretenses. I'm here because of my sex offenses.
I'm Sam Pound, I'm number 1. Apologizing for what I've done. In case you were wondering what that was, I snuck into a bathroom and I eat no truffles. I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
Hey everybody, I'm Laura Hughes, proving girls can do it too. And by it, I mean touch your cousin. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. You won't find me in your child's playset, cause I gotta wear this ankle bracelet. I'm not here to go on a bender, I'm here because I'm a sex offender.
Last name Bermholt, first name Mark. I'm moving in somewhere on your block. Not in a house, but in a van. If you need me to move it, I sure can. The last thing I want is any trouble. I've learned my lesson from the sex offender shuffle.
I'm the one they call Arthur Chase. They said I didn't have to show my face. My first trial ended in a hung jury. If I'm found guilty, they'll unblur me. I'm not the necrophiliac Arthur Chase. That's a different Arthur Chase. I'm not here to be my own defender. I'm here because I'm possibly a sex offender.
Okay, real quick, I'm not like these people. Okay, this is an extortion plot by my ex-wife, who's the only witness, and she's trying to take away my kids. And if I'm not here to pack my duffel, I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. We're obliged to admit the crimes for which we were convicted. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
Am I supposed to bag these myself? Oh, can you double bag, please? Excuse me, you can't put food and chemicals together. You can't put eggs at the bottom. This is your first day?
That would be the female version of me as a cashier.
You called in a fire, ma'am?
It's right over here. Oh, you know, these people do not respect our country's laws. I guess we can't expect them to respect our cities either. They're putting the whole darn community at risk.
What is that? Septic?
Hell, septic never smelled so good. That's barbacoa.
What the hell is barbacoa?
It's a steak that you cook underground.
Ooh. You cook meat in the dirt here? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Who'd you call this time, you crazy lady?
Oh, you better call the police. That man is unstable.
I'm unstable? You're unstable. She may look like a sweet old lady, but she's an evil racist.
Who you calling old?
Really? That's the part that upset you?
I am not a racist. My gardener is Spanish.
She called the cops on us last week on my daughter's 10th birthday.
They were waving around a bat.
At a piñata, you twisted vieja.
Yes, I called the police, and I'm going to keep calling until somebody does something.
You know what? You don't have to call the police anymore, because I'm making a citizen's arrest.
Oh, good.
Put your hands behind your back.
What? Me? Wait, now hold on. I'm an American citizen.
Which is why you should know that making a nuisance 911 call is against the law.
Boom.
My heart.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Cap, we can't take her to jail
if she's having a heart attack. I know. Arjan, take her BP.
On it, Cap.
Maybe give her some mouth-to-mouth.
No, not her.
So maybe you're not having a heart attack?
I am. I definitely am. Can't you do it?
Not certified.
Oh, how about him?
Sure, ma'am, but just so you know, I am a homosexual.
Oh.
No.
He can do it. I told you I am not a racist. Oh. You're not a homosexual, are you?
Oh, no, ma'am. But I am trans, though.
take me to jail.
I'm a fat pig.
She had both? Hey guys, quick question. Is the store still open?
Yeah, it's the middle of the day. It should be.
Oh, okay, thanks, love.
That was a dumb question. It's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday.
I think she wants to have my kids.
What are you talking about?
She's not here. She said she called me her love. That's just a saying. That's just how people talk.
No, yo, she's calling you love?
Yeah.
Yo, congrats, bro.
Thanks.
I heard love. When's the wedding?
I gotta get my wife.
Pants smell like that.
Come here.
About time, my love. Why are you touching me, you creep? I just asked a simple question.
I told you.
Oh my God, are you okay, love?
I am now.
All right, those are all the funny videos I have for you tonight. And that is our show this evening. I hope you all enjoyed the Super Sunday Live with me, American Alex Cardinale. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs for making it to Super Bowl 57. I can't wait to watch Super Bowl 57 in 2 weeks to see the Eagles beat the Chiefs. But that's 2 weeks from now. Hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday night and a great week ahead. And I will see you this Saturday, February 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific for our next episode of Saturday Live with American Alex Cardinale. Much apologies to William D. Didn't have enough time to interview him for the show today. Have a great rest of your weekend and thank you so much for watching this fun episode.
I want to wish you a happy anniversary, and I want to add to that, bang, 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 bang.
Hey everyone, American Alex Cardinale here. I'm inviting you all to be a part of history. I'm inviting you to be a part of this year's anniversary celebration. This year, my YouTube channel, American Alex Cardinale, will be turning 9 years old. On March 6, 2014, I created this YouTube channel. On March 6, 2023, we celebrate our 9th year of being a YouTube channel and my 9th year of uploading some amazing videos. The 9-year YouTube anniversary is bigger and better than last year. For the first time ever, the 9-year YouTube anniversary is going to be a 2-night extravaganza. That's right, 2-night extravaganza. It all begins on Monday, March 6th, 2023 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and it concludes on Tuesday, March 7th, 2023 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. 2 nights, a lot of action, a lot of fun, and a lot of surprises. and you're invited to be there. Make sure you be a loyal fan, a loyal subscriber, and a loyal viewer, and come join the 9-year YouTube anniversary on March 6th and March 7th. Here is what you can expect on night 1 of the 9-year anniversary. Our special guest is going to be Kevin Cumberton, the owner of TangledUpInCichlids.com, an online fish store featuring South and Central American cichlids and more. I will be on location from Zoo Miami, see some cool wild animals, and see me feed some giraffes. There will be viewer appreciation. See me show my appreciation to Catherine Jones, Crayfish Man James Jones, and more. I'm going to do a new Italian restaurant review I have never been to. There will be surprise appearances from some legendary people. There will be some special surprises. There will be a fish keeping surprise. And on night 1, Chef Alex will cook calamari marinara, and he will bake quick cookies. That's Monday, March 6th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. Night 2, Tuesday, March 7th, there will be a special guest. I will be on location from the Miami Sea Aquarium. I will show my viewer appreciation to Jeremy Stellhorn, Master 1989, Jeff, and some more awesome people. I will review the restaurant Ruth Chris Steakhouse. I'll review a crumble cookie. There will be special surprises, special appearances, and Chef Alex will make tortellini Alfredo, and he will bake Reese's peanut butter cookies. So, a lot of great things to look forward to. Make sure to mark your calendars. Monday, March 6th, Tuesday, March 7th. The 9-year YouTube anniversary. Be there or be square. And I hope to see you there. God bless America, and I will see you for the 9-year YouTube anniversary in March.